I received another question. Joe said, I loved your blog, Kori, regarding the differences between maintainers and regainers. This was a blog that we recently posted. I think that one of the biggest things that helped me to lose my weight and keep it off was planning. Can you address how this is different between the two groups? And I love this topic. It's something I just had a conversation with another client about today. But planning can be looked at as a more acute process or more of like an outcome-focused, forward-thinking process. For example, like I can plan to take my time reading a menu at a restaurant so I can make the wisest, healthiest decision in that moment. Or I can plan what I'm going to pack for my plane trip to Tampa. So that's next week and I'm thinking ahead. Both types of planning are really important. So you have that in the moment or that forward projecting sort of planning. And successful weight losers and maintainers engage in both types of that planning. So what studies have demonstrated is a key difference between maintainers and regainers in terms of planning is that the perceptions they have about themselves influence the use of planning. So this really relates to mindset, and I've talked about the differences between fixed and growth mindsets. So I may hold a perception of myself that I was just born this way, and that I have little control over my circumstances or the situation or my ability to change my situation, much less over the impact of achieving my goals. So a growth mindset or theory is a perception that I can be very deliberate and I can be conscious in my thinking and behavior to really move forward toward a goal. That I can build skills that will help me reach that goal, and that I can learn new capacities for better meeting those outcomes. So here's even some more differences between maintainers and regainers, and I love these. They're interesting and they will help guide you as you move closer to your goal. Regainers commonly believe that their traits are fixed and that they can't be changed with effort. So now you can see why planning for regainers kind of seems like a moot point. Maintainers, on the other hand, they actually relish effort for its ability specifically to produce growth, to gain knowledge that will help them get closer to their goals. So they know that there's effort in planning and they like it for that reason, which regainers don't. Planning for regainers is seen more as a means to an end. I'll just do it to get this part of the goal done, right? Planning for maintainers is seen as a necessary component for goal attainment. They know that they're going to do it, they know that they're going to have to, and they're committed to planning. Planning for regainers also is done to achieve positive evaluations of their fixed traits. So they want others to recognize their efforts of planning, and that's one of the goals involved in their planning. Planning for maintainers, on the other hand, is done to improve upon and acquire new traits. They're not necessarily aiming for recognition from other people through their planning. Planning for regainers is focused on rules, and it ignores the differences in various situations. Not necessarily a good thing for dieters who are often found in different sorts of circumstances that require different sorts of behaviors, right? Planning for maintainers, on the other hand, is focused on flexibility and acknowledging how one situation may require a different approach than another. I think this pretty much sums it up the best, and it's the most telling. Regainers believe that expending less effort means that they're more competent. So they gravitate towards easier tasks. Maintainers, on the other hand, believe that it's the effort that leads to the competence. So they embrace challenges.